Good Thursday morning, everyone. I'm almost on time this morning. Uh, well, that's because I had to get up early and do a 7:45 interview about this book. And so this book is on my mind, and it has been for it has been for a long time. Okay, it took about 3 years to get it finished. Uh, But anyway, I'm faced with a challenge with the interviews and stuff. I'm lucky, very lucky to get invitations to talk about the book. And uh, but it seems that because it is it encourages you to customize and create your own tarot deck that I'm sort of asked, is this just a tarot coloring book? Uh, well, if it was, that'd be great too, okay? We all need a tarot coloring deck. But the whole idea of the book is to get the tarot installed in you. And uh, I suggest doing that in a very particularly magical and with particular magical intent uh, sequence. And I've been reading to you from this book. I hope I don't have to do that for much longer because I hope that you get it. It now seems to be available in somebody in the Netherlands received theirs. So I think it's starting to arrive in Europe. And so if you're at all interested in tarot or how tarot might apply to your Kabbalistic studies, or how tarot might apply to your magical studies, whether that be Goetia or Kabbalistic magic or Enochian magic or the astrological ends of things. Um, I use as my pattern anyway, and as my example, the images from the Tarot of Ceremonial Magic. And but I tell you from almost page one, whatever deck that you use, or whatever deck you want to go out and are attracted to and would prefer to use that as you read along, because indeed tarot is in you. It's either well placed in you or it's uh, ill placed in you. But whatever it is, you're working with yourself when you're working with the tarot. So wouldn't it be nice if you were synchronized with the tarot's internal mathematical, Kabbalistic, cosmic, spiritual uh, scaffolding? Okay. I wanted to read this whole 2 pages here, or to the interviewer today, but they wanted to talk to me, which is this is talking to me, but I didn't do it. But I had this out. I've shared part of this with you before, but uh, when when I get comments such as it's just a tarot coloring book. No, there's 2 books in here. The one is laying the foundation of your house of cards or your temple, spiritual temple. And the second book is creating your deck. And I mean that, creating your deck. But I want you to create your deck in a very specific way. And I'm going to try to explain that. And I'm going to bite the bullet and share this with you. This is the introduction, and I'm not going to read it all. I'm going to skip around. Uh, this is the introduction to the second book, Creating Your Deck. Starts with an epigram. The more you play around with the cards, the more the cards will play around with you. I'm quoting Rabbi Lamed Ben Clifford. A brilliant, brilliant, mysterious man. Oh, we're not sure. Hopefully, you now feel comfortably equipped with your 3 Kabbalistic working tools. Yeah, there's 3 working tools for in Book 1 to lay the foundation. That's the Tetragrammaton, the Tree of Life, and the Cube of Space. Those are the 3 working tools. Hopefully, you will now feel comfortably equipped with your 3 Kabbalistic working tools. The lessons, assignments, meditations, and fairy tales in Book 1, while being disarmingly simple and repetitive, were designed to implant the blueprint of the House of Cards in the fertile soil of your psyche. Now it's time for you to give those seeds a chance to sprout into full manifestation on the material plane. Do you feel ready to start work on your own tarot deck? Of course you don't. But don't let that stop you. You'll never feel ready. Nobody who's created a tarot deck ever felt ready to start. Just keep reading and take things 1 page at a time. Do the little exercises and meditations, even if they seem childish and silly, even if you don't feel like doing them. The more you play around with the cards, the more they will play around with you. And before you know it, you'll be beyond the point of no return and up to your asiya in a project that will change your life forever. Let's see if I can skip more to the chase here. Here's actually the start of Chapter 1, Introduction to the Trumps. If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. Carl Sagan. Why create the trumps in this particular order? You might be surprised at the order I want you to create your trumps. It might seem logical to begin working on your 22 trumps in a straightforward sequence, beginning with 0, the Fool, and working through to 21, the Universe. Of course, you're free to do that. However, this is not the sequence in which I would like you to proceed. I believe that in order for you to most effectively activate your cards, it's best to bring them to life in the way the Sefer Yetzirah describes the steps of creation. The same developmental sequence by which existence comes into existence. The way time and space become time and space. And how matter and energy become matter and energy. And the way you and I become you and I. This is the way I believe your tarot cards can most naturally and effectively come alive within you. Don't panic. I'm not suggesting you change the order or key numbers of the trumps. I only want you to bring your deck into material manifestation 1 card at a time in a particular order. By doing so, You will hop aboard the momentum train of life and become synchronized with the most fundamental dynamics of creation. You'll be calibrating the tuning fork of your personal consciousness to the great tuning fork of universal consciousness. And I hope you'll see the method to the madness. Then I mentioned the fact that it'll take just at least a couple hours to concentrate as you color and design and add on to your cards one at a time. That's a 2-hour meditation at least. If you really take time and effort, maybe take you several days. Good. You'll never forget it. It goes somewhere deep, deep inside your brain, more importantly, inside your mind. You can't escape it. Just by pulling out your crayons or your paints or your colored pencils and just let the artist be the farmer and plant the seeds. Okay, well, let's see let's assume you'll take at least 1 hour, yeah, to color and customize each trump. This means a minimum of 22 hours just to complete the greater arcana. Consider these hours an extended meditation, a laser-focused dharana upon 22 archetypal images. As you carefully apply specific colors, and as you add your own artistic flourishes, your breathing will automatically slow and occasionally even stop. In these moments, you'll free yourself as every artist is freed from the external distractions and monkey chattering thoughts. You'll be doing real yoga, real meditation, and real magic. You'll be performing true invocations, extended consecration ceremonies with the intent of transforming 22 immaterial ideas into 22 magically charged material talismans. Now, in last week's Monday night magic class, which we were taking this book as our text, I found a wonderful article. I get these articles about the physics and black holes and new discoveries and new theories and things like that. And I tried to print out the slide that I made for class, and I'll show you in a minute here. Creation began with nothing, and so will you. As you begin to work, I urge you to regularly refer back to the material in Book 1, especially Chapter 4 and the fairy tale and the meditations that deal with the development of the Tree of Life and the Cube of Space. Recall how the Fool and the Universe card, that's the first, 0 and 21, represent two very special kinds of zero. The Fool 0, let's see, I got a Fool card here. The Fool 0, from which existence first emerges at the birth of the creation cycle, and the Universe's 0, which existence returns, through which existence returns upon absolute completion of a manifestation cycle. Remember your meditation exercise? Yes, there was a meditation exercise. When you put the universe in your shirt pocket or in your lap to help you identify as the central primal point of pre-creation, Do you recall how the three mother letter trumps, the three primitive elements, the Fool, the Hangman, and the Aeon, burst from the point in your pocket and extended up and down and then forward and backwards and then right and left to create above, below, east, west, north, and south? Do you recall how the six sealed extremities of the three mother letters created the floor, ceiling, and the four walls of an infinitely expanding cube, and how, together with the central source, the universe created seven double letters: planetaries, trumps, Magus, High Priestess, Empress, Fortune, Tower, and the Sun? Do you recall how the walls, ceiling, and floor, by their very existence, instantly formed the 12 edges of the cube, represented by the 12 simple letters, the zodiacal trumps: Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Lust, Hermit, Justice, Death, Art, Devil, Star, and Moon? If you don't recall these lessons from Book 1, please take a few moments right now and go back and review and practice them, because this is precisely the order in which I would like you to awaken the trumps within yourself. By these same steps, you will magically charge your cards and synchronize yourself with the universal stages of creation. This is how you will transform your deck, and how your deck will transform you into a miniature working model of the cosmos, a living, breathing Ark of the Covenant. Are you ready to begin? Not sure? Turn the page anyway. Okay. Then I want you to start with the universe card. The universe, let's see how I can do that. There we go. The universe card. And in that goofy drawing that I made up for class, I'm going to show you. Oh, and the second card I want you to is the Fool. Why am I starting at the end? Here's that thing I clipped from the physics article where it says black hole, the event horizon. Nothing can escape it, okay? And it goes in, and they have what they're now focusing on, the singularity. What happens when it goes into a black hole and nothing can escape? It goes to another event horizon where nothing comes in, and it all spills out into what they call a white hole. The black hole becomes the white hole. Nothing out, everything out, and nothing in. That's where the Fool's journey begins. And that's the beginning, the two bookends of existence, the two bookends of non-existence. And that's what the tarot tries to handle in these two simple cards. Now, I'm not going to read the whole book to you over here. There's going to be an audio book. Tantor is going to do an audio book of the whole thing. It'll be very hard for you to see all the illustrations in the audio book, but there's also Uh, uh, but still, you can hear it and still work with the cards and still work with all the meditations and all of the exercises. So the audiobook should be a, a wonderful a wonderful thing too. But it's also in Kindle and I think even in CDs and stuff. And again, once again, the book is. Did I tell you the title of the book? The Tarot Architect: How to Become Master Builder of Your Spiritual Temple, with a foreword by the great, great tarot goddess, if you will, Mary K. Greer, and who was kind enough to pen the foreword. Anyway, that's it for today. Until tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself and be good to each other. And be good to me by buying, be good to Constance and me by buying the book. I You won't be disappointed. Until tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself and be good to each other. Do without wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will.